So excellent. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. This is Nathan. I'm here with Justin Honeysuckle and Matt Guttermith from TendedBar, and we're just here spending some time talking about the innovations and all the changes that our industries are facing. So welcome, guys.
Hey, Nate, how's it going, man?
Hey, Nathan.
Happy Friday,
Yeah,
fellas.
basically we're talking about, what's going to happen here, what's going to happen with us, whether it be in the high volume venue space and the other verticals we're looking to approach, and like the changes that are going to happen, as soon as we open. We've got a lot of opportunity here personally, I think. We've been, part of the touchless program for a long time, but it's now, kind of coming mainstream. So I'm excited about see where that's going to end up.
I think it's a great time for TendedBar. One, this whole kind of timeout of the world has given us an opportunity to think a little bit where we want to go, what do we want to do next. But definitely coming out of this pandemic, people are going to be thinking a lot differently about their venues and what do concerts look like, kind of in our new normal. And the one thing that we can be sure, better sanitation, less touch, less being exposed maybe to folks that you don't need to be exposed to, and speed of service is going to be at the top of everybody's list. And I think it's a tremendous opportunity for TendedBar coming out of the other side of this.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the buzzwords I've been hearing a lot more about. Obviously, every organization, every guest experience organization is all about client touches. And now thinking about it in another standpoint, a lot of the conversations around limiting those, or at least looking at all those different client touch points, customer guest touch points, and assessing and doing a deep dive in each one of those touch points, and either reducing them or trying to mitigate the risk associated with them from a variety of angles. It's been really interesting to see how that's changed just in the last couple of weeks.
There's been a big buzzword that has popped up in the last 3 to 4 weeks, and it's touchless retail. And, on the e-commerce side of brick and mortar retail, I mean, they can't open fast enough. They can't hire enough people. They can't fulfill enough slots and orders. So it is this whole notion of touchless retail, or in our case, touchless food service, is absolutely top of mind.
Well, totally. And then, some places you're going to have to, touch something, but what is it? It's the company not having to touch the customer, interacting on their own, at their own free will, to go get whatever that they're trying to receive, whether it be a cocktail, a bag of chips, a Coke, it doesn't matter. And then what do you do for those points where you're going to have some point of touch between that point of sale?
Yeah.
And that's something I think we already had antimicrobial screens when we started this process, just because we knew a lot of people would be touching our screen and interacting with it in the venue. So that was one step ahead. We already were. But on top of that, we've integrated now UV light protection, where we're simply, honestly, blasting away germs when nobody's at our machines. So they're motion detected, so where when nobody's there, it's going to turn on. It's going to automatically be cleaning the surfaces around our bar consistently between interactions. And that's huge, especially for somebody like in a hotel or resort, an airport that maybe doesn't have somebody there consistently going back and back again every time. So, I mean, those are the things that we're already incorporating in our system automatically. And then, having that incorporated and letting other people learn about that is huge right now.
Yeah, if you think about the essence of innovation and in its purest form, innovation is giving somebody something that they want before they really even know they want it. So in our case, we've certainly disrupted the entire alcoholic beverage delivery system before people even realized how cool something like TendedBar would be. And now we're providing them something that 4 weeks ago, nobody would have ever realized that they actually wanted. So we continue to innovate in this space. And I think our next big innovation down the road is going to be face recognition. And as soon as that becomes accepted as an accepted form of ID, the next thing you know, there's going to be no need to be carded. There's going to be no need for a bracelet, no need to tie a credit card to anything. And I just really think as a company, we're doing a very, very nice job of thinking about things that people want before they ever want them, which is what all the great innovators do.
Yeah, and you bring up some good points that I was just going to ask Justin to talk through that transaction process, and just in our normal baked in process, there's already verification, there's already some of these things covered, but how that's just shifted and reprioritize those things where before they were features and the response we get would be that's nice to have. Now it's gone from a feature to really a necessity in that the setup, the banding, the card, all that stuff is, something that every venue already has to do, but now taking it to that next level has been really interesting.
Well, it's transitioned from a benefit to a need, and it's not something that they just want. It's something, you know what, it's not, hey, that'd be really nice to have, but that's really cool. It's like, you know what, how do we do this? I mean, they're setting up general parameters on having conference calls right now or Zoom calls saying, okay, we got to figure this out. What are our top 5 things we need? And guess what? Those top 5 things are on our list that we already provide. And that's something that, that has never really given us, it's given us a good leg up, but it hasn't been like the definitive factor. Like, we still had to combat, dealing with a person. That was the hardest thing we ever had to do. I mean, right now it still will be, but at this point it's, do you want to deal with that person instead of I have to? And the hotels are going to be able to make that choice. The venues are going to be able to make that choice. And I think that's an easy choice once you see the metrics and the benefits we provide.
Absolutely.
Well, it's an exciting time right now. There are a lot of conversations happening right now with our venue partners, from concessionaires to folks in the hotel industry, hospitality, all different angles. These conversations we're having are interesting, and we're doing our best to bring on some of our partners and some of our vendors to have more conversations about how they're innovating and look for ways that we can collaborate. So Matt, thanks for joining. We really appreciate your support and know that you're out there on the bleeding edge of things as always, and really appreciate your insights. And maybe I'll kick it over. Justin, if you just want to mention a few of the ways that if someone's seeing this, they want to reach out, interact, what are some of the things that we can share with them as far as next steps?
Well, honestly, at this point, we just need you to reach out. We've got several different verticals we're attacking right now. We've got several different people we could, connect you with depending on which vertical you're in. Obviously, if you're watching this, most likely you're either following TendedBar or one of the 3 of us. Any of us can, start that conversation off. So really contact one of us, whether it be LinkedIn, email, info@tendedbar.com. I encourage you all to go on TendedBar.com, watch our videos, see what we do. You can get a really great explanation and feel for the product and the level of automation that it really is. This isn't a Keurig at home unit. This is something that is truly an automated experience that you're going to transition a space to, whether it be your hotel lounge, or your lobby, your pool deck, your venue, your concession stand. It doesn't matter. It's really going to transform that into something that is looked upon today as a revenue driver as well as a people driver to bring people in. So
Absolutely.
Please just connect with one of us and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, we're taking meetings all next week. Matt, you'll make yourself available for us if we get some more interesting conversations going, right?
Absolutely.
Well,
Can't
looking
wait.
forward to that. Yeah, we are too. And we hope you
can't
all
have fun
a great
selling
day.
alcoholic beverage. There's something wrong with you. This is a fun.
Yeah, it's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be alive. So thanks, guys. We'll talk to you real soon.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
Take care.